My favorite part, about music and getting to be a creator is that we all have different influences. We don't just like one genre. It's cool if you're able to incorporate them. And I guess sometimes they're just embedded in you from being influenced and singing them and listening to them your whole life. Hi, I'm Colbie Caillat, and this is The High Notes, and I'm going to be talking about my new album, Along the Way. So releasing my first solo album in country music, it felt really natural. It felt like it's always been home for me. It's always been an extension of the music I've created and grown up listening to. I'm from Southern California, and I grew up listening to Fleetwood Mac and all the acoustic guitar and that organic sound. And growing up going to Hawaii, Hawaiian music is where the steel guitar came from. And so I feel like it's always just been around me. And by living in Nashville for 8 years now, I've met so many wonderful artists and writers, and I feel like I truly live that lifestyle now. So making this record, it didn't feel like I was making a country record. It just felt like I was making music that naturally came out. And I love the dobro, and it just it's honestly the album I'm most proud of that I've written so far. So my favorite song off of Along the Way is called Worth It, and that's actually the first song I wrote for the record. And it is a whole breakup album, but I wanted to write it from a very loving, grateful way, because I really feel like, you can have bad breakups and you can be upset with someone, and there's times and songs for those. But for this album and for this song, I really wanted to explain how beautiful the relationship was, and even though you're not with that person anymore, it's okay. You can still love the time that you shared. You can still love them and not have it be regretful. Have it be something that you can cherish forever.
What initially drew you to this genre? You said that it feels just very comfortable. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
So I wasn't raised on country music. Since the beginning of my career, I would come to Nashville and I would write with people like Liz Rose and my friend Jason Reeves, who I wrote most of my first album with and a lot of my songs through my career. He lived here, so I would come and visit him. My friend Gavin DeGraw lived here, and so I would come here and have all these friends that would show me around the town and introduce me to other friends, and it's such a great community. Everyone is supportive of each other, and it felt really just this is like a home, like home away from home. I'm from Southern California, but this truly feels like home now, and the music that everyone lives is the lifestyle that they live, and the songwriting is so honest and genuine. It's just it's the best. Over your career, you get to work with a lot of people, and it's always nerve-wracking at first. Sometimes I'm like, no, I don't want to write with a new person, and then I'm so glad that I did, because you have this connection and they understand you. And I feel like I found that with Liz Rose and AJ Pruis, when before I had that with Jason Reeves, and that was such a huge foundation of my career, and to be able to open up and allow more people in. Liz and AJ, they really felt like my therapists, and they felt like I could be comfortable sharing what I was going through, and they understood it, and they knew how to say it and express it in this really beautiful, soft way with my songs. And so I feel really that getting to open up and allow other people in and allow yourself to be comfortable, a lot of beauty can be created from that. So I started off as a solo artist, and that was majority of my career for 12 years. And something for me with that is, I always had stage fright. I always felt kind of nervous. I wanted to be able to share the highs and lows with people. And so when I started Gone West, the country band with my fiance at the time and my friends, and it was just something that we got to do together, and we got to experience the tour, being on the road and being in the writing room and in the studio, and we had all of our ideas come up together. And so, with that, there's pros and cons to everything. And it can be challenging having to all agree and want the same things, but at the same time, when you do, you create something that you never would have done on your own, and a mashup of everyone's beautiful ideas and creativity. And so I feel like I loved parts of that, but I also missed parts of being a solo artist. And now being back solo, there's parts I miss of getting to collaborate with those people. And but you know what, even as a solo artist, you collaborate with your team. There's so many people around you that it really takes a village, whether it's being the creative side or the business side. So I feel like you still get to have that, and I'm happy to be a solo artist again. Getting to collaborate with Ashley Cook recently was amazing. I have a new project coming out. There's lots of collaborations coming out starting this summer that I'm really excited about. But even at the beginning of my career, I got to work with Jared Neiman and Trace Atkins and Brad Paisley, and so many country artists welcomed me at the beginning and throughout my career. And I've, getting to sing with Brett Young, it's just so much fun. I love having people up on my shows or on my songs, and I love getting to go and get to be a part of theirs as well. My friend Gavin DeGraw, he's also singing with Brett at CMA Fest. It's fun because, you know, in Nashville, everyone lives here, like all my friends are here. It's just like every location around Nashville has something incredible going on. You get FOMO because you want to be a part of all of it.
What has been your reaction from fans? I'm sure I've seen a lot of support.
Yeah, I feel like my fans have really been supportive of my journey through my career, and I feel like this record, although it's a country record, it doesn't seem too far from the music that I've created even since the beginning, since my first album, Coco. I really still feel like I love all the same instruments. I just added some more instruments that I had no idea. I was like, wait, can I use the steel guitar? Can I use the dobro? I love those. And then it was just songs I write. I wasn't trying to write different style or different genre. It's just what came out. And I think that people like the blend, and I've felt really supported in the country community and with my fans. So I'm happy that me and my team found a way to do it. And those are my high notes. Thank you to CMA for having me. Make sure you like and subscribe for more. Yeah, I was a part of Craig Campbell's cornhole tournament. That was my first year being a part of it, but I would definitely do it again. I did lose, absolutely.